Listen up, Trivia will be starting shortly after 7 o'clock. If you need a bucket to play in tonight's game, go outside, find a bucket in your backyard, bring it inside, and use it for tonight's game. But you will need to find a bucket somewhere in your house. If you don't have a bucket outside your house, go to the bathroom and turn over that little garbage can with the toilet paper in it. Throw out the toilet paper, bring it inside, and use that for your bucket for tonight's game. And go grab a bucket to play in tonight's trivia game. Many of you who follow the mango tree thing, I decided to take a break from the mango tree because I was bored and
a lot of masturbation went on.
so I had to find another way to amuse myself. I especially like to welcome all our friends in. Misfits in the house. I assume not with Alan. Team Can't Spell Fail without FL Florida. And if nobody's noticed, I shaved. So I mean it's growing back again, but see at the end of June I said I wasn't gonna shave until I lost weight, and I lost 20 pounds in a month. So then I shaved. Now my next goal will mean I'll get the haircut and get rid of the Johnny Pacheco look I've got going for La Fania All-Stars. I also voted already. You know what those people on this side of me are doing now? At the library where I vote, they fill up the parking lot of the library with cars of all their people, and they have like little parties going on there, and they cone off the ones that are available. And if as you drive up to them, they hold up a little bumper sticker that says Trump on it, and you have to like say yes, and they'll give you a parking spot. Otherwise, you can't park there. I complained about that because I had to park at the park next door, which they're not allowed to do that in. And that's how ridiculous it's getting. That's some kind of suppression going on right there. Now, this is not in the ballot, but, you know, I like to keep that up and going. Don't forget, we need to recall Joe Carollo. See, Danny's here. All right, it's Friday. It's after 7 o'clock. Time now for Trivia. If you don't have a bucket to play tonight's game, go outside your house. I'm sure you have a bucket somewhere in the backyard. If not, go grab the little garbage can in your bathroom. But now it's time to get your buckets out. We get started with tonight's game. Let's go over the rules of the game.
It's Friday, you bastards.
All right, as always, well, a one-player minimum, but please stay 6 feet apart from each other if you don't know the people around you. One-player minimum because you need to be at least one person in order to play. All right, grab 3 sheets of paper, number them 1 through 10, or grab one piece of paper and put 3 columns with 1 through 10 on them because we have a total of
about 30, man.
About 30 questions. If you come up with a funny team name, write it in the comments on the Facebook feed. If I see it, I'll read it. Remember, nothing is too offensive for me to read. Feel free to scream and shout the answers all you want because nobody can hear you but the people next to you, and the people next to you aren't playing against you. So feel free to scream and shout all you want. You can't do it at the bars, but you can do it now while we're home. All right, no looking up the answers. Don't look up the answers, and if you know the answer, don't post the answers in the comments. You're not playing for anything because we have no prizes to give out. Remember, you're playing with yourself, so you would only be cheating yourself. Questions round 1 are worth 1 point each. Question round 2 are worth 2 points each. Question round 3 are worth 5 points each. And again, we have no prizes to give you, but you can give yourself prizes for participating. And if you feel you won, give yourself an extra prize. Give yourself a shot. Do something, whatever you want. You're home. You figure out what you have. But if you can, take a picture of yourselves while playing and tag at Trivia Miami on either Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. I'll try to grab it, or you can send it directly to me on a DM, or you can send it to triviamiami@gmail.com. Quick shout out to... Hold on, let me do the echo.
Roll, boys, roll!
Josh is on the thing, representing the Grove Boys. One of the Grove Boys hooked it up. I'll talk about that later. All right, remember, we're going to pull out your stubs and dance in the Lucky SOB raffle, which means my son will win prizes, and he'll dance to get them. I don't know where he is right now. I only see my daughter. I don't see my son anywhere to be seen right now. So maybe Baby Yoda will be the one dancing for prizes. Who knows? Also, I'd like to announce that I am now throwing my hat in the ring as the official candidate for whatever position you'd like me to take. I am running for anything because anything will pay me more than what I'm making right now. So make sure to include me in any write-in ballots, except for the presidential one. Make sure you vote for Biden. Don't write me in for that one. But I'll take any of the other jobs. Ravello 2020. All right, since I don't have pictures from last week's, I don't think anybody sent anything, or at least maybe I didn't catch it. I decided to pull one of the old funny team names that I turned into a meme. This is back from when we did a trivia at Seven Seas Bar, and they were trying to sabotage the trivia game because one of the bartenders didn't like that we took the budget away from her food, whatever. So like things like they stuck a stereo to make sure the projector didn't work, and then they made the batteries disappear. And we had this whole thing about the batteries disappearing. So somebody came up with this. Too bad the projector is not a vibrator. Otherwise, we'd have the batteries. And that was the meme I made based on that team name. And I thought it was funny. I thought I'd bring it up again. All right. Here's our legal disclaimer. If you can read small and fast, you can read that thing. And it's gone. And again, any little bit helps. If you can hook me up, it's fine. If you can't, that's fine as well. Just, keep joining us every week. Any little bit can help us out where you need as much as we can get. But, I understand that I'm not the only one that needs, and you guys might also be out of work or whatever. So as long as you keep joining me and spreading the word to your friends, that's cool as well. I do want to acknowledge that Jerry from the Grove Boys sent me an extremely generous amount this morning. I had no idea it was coming. It freaked me out. I didn't even know if it was him for sure. I had to do some research. I eventually did confirm it, and then I talked to him, and I thanked him in person, or at least through text. And I just want to acknowledge it here now that, Jerry from the Grove Boys really, took care of us this week. And, all of you that have taken care of us all these weeks, I also want to thank all of you. I just, the amount was enormous, and I want to acknowledge that. All right, let's get started with tonight's game. It's time now to put your phones in the buckets. Phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. Phones in the buckets, everybody. We're going to get started with round one. Question one. True or false? Abraham Lincoln issued a pardon to a man that was convicted of attempted bestiality. True or false? I think my mic has dandruff. All right, question two. What is the name of the pet dog on The Simpsons? What is the name of the pet dog on The Simpsons? All right, question three. Which movie was the first to win 11 Academy Awards? A. Ben-Hur, B. The Sound of Music, or C. Titanic? Which movie was the first to win 11 Academy Awards? Ben-Hur, Sound of Music, or Titanic? Oh, this reggae has me reminiscing for the Hungry Sailor in Coconut Grove, which is what became Sandbar. Me and my best friend Oscar, we used to work at the Hungry Sailor as bouncers, and we've been in touch recently, even though we hadn't talked in 10 years. Now we're talking all the time. He lives in North Carolina now. I send him a Hungry Sailor t-shirt, the ones I made. All right, question four. Porn star Janine Lindmulder, however you say that, is most recognized for appearing on the cover of what band's 1999 album? Porn star Janine Lindmulder is most recognized for appearing on the cover of what band's 1999 album?
Sweet, sweet music. Island life and the vibe is right. We're dancing in the street till the morning light. Sweet music. Sweet, sweet music. Island life and the vibe is right. We're dancing in the street till the morning light. Sweet music. Sweet, sweet music.
All right, question 5. What is the national animal of Russia? A bear, B, a lion, or C, a tiger? What is the national animal of Russia? Bear, lion, or tiger? Not to be confused with the national pet of Russia, which is a trump.
Just give me some music and give me some sweet, sweet love. Sweet, sweet love, yeah. Everybody here can stay. We're gonna make it anyway. Panjanda, we're gonna stay. We give thanks and praise in our own special way. Music. Give me sweet love and a music.
All right, question 6. What rapper recently confirmed that he is dating Tiffany Haddish? What rapper recently confirmed that he is dating Tiffany Haddish?
Island life and the vibe is right. We're dancing in the street till the morning light. Sweet music. Sweet, sweet music. Island life and the vibe is hot. We're dancing in the street all over the rock. Sweet music. Sweet, sweet music. From Kingston town to Montego Bay, from white sand beaches in the north, we say sweet music. Give me sweet music.
You know, now that I read the next one, I shouldn't have written it that way, but I'm going to read it how I think it should be read. I messed that one up. All right, question 7. Which of these Prince songs reached the highest on the music charts? A, Little Red Corvette, B, Raspberry Beret, or C, When Doves Cry? Again, which of these Prince songs reached the highest on the music charts? Little Red Corvette, Raspberry Beret, or When Doves Cry? It shouldn't have been a possessive thing.
Give me some love and music. Sweet, sweet love and music. Sweet, sweet music. Sweet, sweet music. Give me some love and music. Sweet, sweet love.
Well, are you coming to my party? It's an open invite. I'm raring to get things started.
All right, question 8. Who was the first father and son duo to hit back-to-back home runs in a Major League Baseball game? It's one name. Just write the one name down. Who was the first father and son duo to hit back-to-back home runs in a Major League Baseball game?
Here everybody's right. Forget your problems. We got no issues. Look you in the eye. Forget your problems. Here everybody's right. And we've got no issues to look you in the eye. You gotta maybe set your mind free. Come follow your heart. You know you want to be in love with. Where to start? Why bother with the game plan when you're free to roam under the starlight?
All right, question 9.
Everywhere is
Wolverine had no lines of dialogue in which X-Men movie? A, X-Men Apocalypse, B, X-Men First Class, or C, X-Men The Last Stand? And Wolverine had no lines of dialogue in which X-Men movie? Apocalypse, First Class, or The Last Stand?
I play mine as long as we laugh together like children in time. So forget your problems here, everybody's right. We got no issues to look you in the eye. Forget your problems, we can stand to fight. It wastes our time that we always keep in light. So baby, are you coming to the party? It's an open invite. We're raring to get things started.
All right, finally, question 10. Everybody's favorite question. Florida, or not Florida? I'm going to read a news headline. You need to let me know if you think it's Florida or not Florida. The only two possible answers are Florida or not Florida. Here's the headline. Man charged after swim in Bass Pro Shop Aquarium. Is that Florida or not Florida? All right, that's the end of round one. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question one was true or false. Abraham Lincoln issued a pardon to a man that was convicted of attempted bestiality. Question two, what is the name of the pet dog on The Simpsons? Question three, which movie was the first to win 11 Academy Awards? A, Ben-Hur, B, Sound of Music, or C, Titanic? 4, porn star Janine Lenmulder is most recognized for appearing on the cover of what band's 1999 album? Question 5, what is the national animal of Russia? A, bear, B, lion, or C, tiger? Question 6, what rapper recently confirmed that he is dating Tiffany Haddish? Question 7, which of these Prince songs reached the highest on the music charts? A, Little Red Corvette, B, Raspberry Beret, or C, When Doves Cry? Question 8, who was the first father-son duo to hit back-to-back home runs in a Major League Baseball game? It's one name. Question 9, Wolverine had no lines of dialogue in which X-Men movie? A, Apocalypse, B, First Class, or C, The Last Stand? And question 10, Florida or not Florida? The headline read, man charged after swim in Bass Pro Shop Aquarium. All right, please check your own answer sheets, see if those are the answers you want to stick with. And remember, any little bit helps. You want to hook it up, you can. If you don't, that's fine. Just keep joining us every week. We're here every Friday at 7 o'clock. You can join us here. Or you can throw a little bit my way. That would help as well. Right now, let's move on to the raffle portion of our game tonight. My daughter is there anxiously waiting to hand out prizes, and my son is somewhere on the side waiting to win them. Baby Yoda has sworn his allegiance to the U already. The football season is almost going to start soon, and he wants to let everybody know that he is all in for the U. All right, let's get started. All right, it's time to pull out your stubs. It's raffle time. I'm pulling a number out of this bucket, and any number I pull out, my son wins. My son will win all the prizes. Let's pull out the first number, and let's see what my daughter gives him. That's my daughter Leticia up there, and my son somewhere on the side. 588, 588. Dance.
What time is it?
All right, he won. You didn't. Stay with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. All right, next one out. $593, $593. Dance. All right, he won. You didn't. Say with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. And finally, everybody's favorite prize, one free beer, but he can't drink beer because he is 12, not 21. So he gets an iron beer. Going out to the following number. 575, 575. Dance.
B stands for Broncos, BMW, Bengals, and the Bell Balls. When you see us pulling up down the aisle, you'll act like we are stars.
All right, he won. You didn't. Say with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. All right, kids. Go back. Grab your microphones. This way. Put the microphone in front of you. All right. Turn on the mics. All right, real quick, we want to wish a happy birthday to John Salmon. John Salmon is part of a family of salmon and fish that play trivia between his part of the family in Miami and part of the family up in Indiana. And they play every week here, and it's his birthday today, so we want to wish him a happy birthday. So I got the kids ready, and we're all going to sing happy birthday right now. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to John. Happy birthday to you. Yay. And now I will let them go now. Happy birthday, John Solomon out there. I had this ready too. All right, let's now go over the answers from round 1. Question 1 was true or false? Abraham Lincoln issued a pardon to a man that was convicted of attempted bestiality? Apparently that's true. At this point, who cares? Question 2, what is the name of the pet dog on The Simpsons? Santa's Little Helper. Question 3, which movie was the first to win 11 Academy Awards? Ben-Hur. 4, porn star Janine Lynn Mulder is most recognized for appearing on the cover of what band's 1999 album? Blink-182. That's her. Question 5, what is the national animal of Russia? Not to be confused with the national pet, which is a Trump. The national animal of Russia is a bear. Question 6, what rapper recently confirmed that he is dating Tiffany Haddish? Common. 7, which of these Prince songs reached the highest on the music charts? When Doves Cry. Question 8, who was the first father-son duo to hit back-to-back home runs in a Major League Baseball game? Ken Griffey Jr. and Senior, or Ken Griffey Senior and Jr. Either way, it's one name, Senior and Junior. Question 9, Wolverine has no lines of dialogue in which X-Men movie? In X-Men Apocalypse. I can't verify that. I've never seen it. And Florida or not Florida, the headline read, man charged after swim in Bass Pro Shop Aquarium. That was not in Florida. That happened in Louisiana for some reason. Whatever. All right. Why am I'm clicking and it's not moving. All right, here we go. These questions are worth 1 point each, so add up how many you got right and post your score in the comments. Also like to remind everybody that Bar Nancy is open Wednesday through Sunday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. for pickup orders. Contact them. You can DM them at BarNancy305 on Facebook or at BarNancy Miami on Instagram for your orders or for any other questions you may have, or just swing by and pick up something. Also up north, the Flip Side is open for to-go sales Wednesday through Sunday, 4 to 8 o'clock. You can check out their entire menu catalog at flipsidemiami.shopsettings.com. I don't know why they haven't changed that shop settings part. Or you can DM them at Flipside Bottle Shop or at The Bend Miami on Instagram. They are open. Mo is there every Wednesday through Sunday, 4 to 8 o'clock. All right, I'm going to take my normal commercial break right now, and I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
I love this song. What station is that? Coast, 97.3 FM.
Great song. What station is that? It's Coast 97.3 FM.
I love this song.
Me too. What station is that?
Ever wonder what radio station you're listening to? For the most music throughout your workday, listen to South Florida's Coast 97.3 FM. The best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today with less talk.
Grand Prix's new track. Grand Prix is bigger, longer, and faster. Feel the thrill of the hairpin turns, then speed down the long straightaways. Grand Prix. Race your friends in the true spirit of Grand Prix competition racing. Feel the roar of the engines as you race the big challenge on Grand Prix Race-A-Rama. Open 7 days and nights. Take I-95 or Exit 12 on the Turnpike. Grand Prix on 441 just south of State Road 84 in Fort Lauderdale.
Take your family, go with your friends to good times where fun never ends. Be there. The fair! It's all there. The fair, be there. The fair, be there.
The Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition. Be there. Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right. Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
And we're back. Okay, hopefully the Salmon Fish family enjoyed that little birthday thing I put together. Let me know when you get a chance. I'm going to move on now to round 2. Everybody, it's time now to put your phones in the buckets. Phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. Phones in the buckets, everybody. We're starting round 2 of tonight's game. All right, round 2. Question 1. What came out first, Clerks 2 or Zack and Miri Make a Porno? Both by Kevin Smith. What came out first? All right, question 2. Lenny Kravitz's mother was mostly famous for her role on what 1970s/80s sitcom? Lenny Kravitz's mother was mostly famous for her role on what 1970s/80s sitcom? I did not know that. Question 3. Which illusionist sealed himself inside a transparent plexiglass case 30 feet in the air for 44 days in 2003? Which doesn't sound like a bad idea right now. I need to look something up. Yeah, Danny, you're right. Future trivia question. All right, question 4 is always the Anal Bum cover. All right, whose 2003 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Whose 2003 album is that the cover for? All right, question 5. Who was married to both Dave Navarro and Dennis Rodman? Who was married to both Dave Navarro and Dennis Rodman? All right, question 6. So it's our movie clips. I'm going to play a clip from a movie released in 1998. It is probably one of the easiest movie clips I've ever played. You're going to know immediately what it is. You're just going to write it down. But I'm still going to play it anyway because I'm trying to get all my greatest hits in during this pandemic version of the trivia game. So here we go.
His wife goes out and owes money all over town, and they pee on my rug?
They pee on your fucking rug?
Peed on my fucking rug.
That's right, dude. They peed on your fucking rug.
One more time.
His wife goes out and owes money all over town, and they pee on my rug?
They pee on your fucking rug?
Peed on my fucking rug.
That's right, dude. They peed on your fucking rug.
Write it down. All right, question 7. Madonna first gained fame for her work in the New York club scene, but she was actually born in what U.S. state? Okay, Madonna first gained fame for her work in the New York club scene, but she was actually born in what U.S. state? All right, question 8. Lucas Oil Stadium is the home of what NFL team? Lucas Oil Stadium is the home of what NFL team? All right, question 9. Who is the narrator of the TV show Arrested Development? Who is the narrator of the TV show Arrested Development? And question 10, last question in this round. With Star Wars being the highest grossing film of the 1970s, what was the second highest grossing movie of the 1970s? With Star Wars being the highest grossing film of the 1970s, what was the second highest grossing movie of the 1970s? All right, that's the end of round 2. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, what came out first, Clerks 2 or Zack and Miri Make a Porno? Both by Kevin Smith. And 2, Lenny Kravitz's mother was mostly famous for her role on what 1970s/80s sitcom? And 3, which illusionist sealed himself inside a transparent plexiglass case 30 feet in the air for 44 days in 2003? Ain't No Bum Cover, whose 2003 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Question 5, who was married to both Dave Navarro and Dennis Rodman? All right, question 6, movie clip released in 1998.
His wife goes out and owes money all over town, and they pee on my rug?
They pee on your fucking rug?
They peed on my fucking rug.
That's right, dude. They peed on your fucking rug.
Question 7, Madonna first gained fame for her work in the New York club scene, but she was actually born in what U.S. state? Question 8, Lucas Oil Stadium is the home of what NFL team? Question 9, who is the narrator of the TV show Arrested Development? And question 10, with Star Wars being the highest grossing film of the 1970s, what was the second highest grossing movie of the 1970s? All right, please check your own answer sheet, see if those are the answers you want to stick with. Again, I'm on a beg again, so if you can hook it up, throw a little bit my way. That's my Venmo, that's my Cash App. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. It's all understandable. Right now, let's get the kids up there, and we're going to get started with the raffle for this round. And here we go. All right, it's time to pull out your stubs. It's raffle time. I'm going to pull a number out of this bucket, and any number I pull out, my son will win. My son will win all the prizes. My daughter's up there to give him the prizes and possibly hit him. Have you given him any Smarties yet? Because I know I put Smarties in there. Help him with his brain power. Smarties and Nerds. Those are the best candies. It makes you smarter. 595. Dance. All right, he won. You didn't. Stay with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. And next one out. Five, 576. Dance.
Lucia.
Oh, yeah.
Lucia. Lucia.
Oh, yeah.
All right, he won. You didn't. Stay with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. Wait for the good part. And now everybody's favorite prize, one free beer, but he's not 21 yet. He's only 12. He gets an iron beer going out to the following number. 589. Dance. All right, he won. You didn't. Stay with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. Not include the lucky son of a Bernie for this round. He'll be back after round 3 of tonight's game. All right, let's go over the answers from round 2. Question 1 was, what came out first, Clerks 2 or Zack and Miri Make a Porno, both by Kevin Smith? It was Clerks 2. 2, Lenny Kravitz's mother was mostly famous for a role on what 1970s/80s sitcom? She's famous for the Jeffersons. That's Roxy Roker, who was apparently Al Roker's cousin, from what Danny put up there. I looked it up. It's true. So Al Roker is related to Lenny Kravitz. You know, I've gotten old enough that I've had impure thoughts about Lisa Bonet and her daughter. I've gone through both generations already. All right, question 3. Which illusionist sealed himself inside a transparent plexiglass case 30 feet in the air for 44 days in 2003? David Blaine. Should have left him there, too. All right, the Ain't No Bum Cover. Whose 2003 album is this the cover for? It's Metallica. You know, Ain't No Bum Cover is a lot like what Yosemite, which sounds like what Sean Connery would have said if it was a Jeopardy question that said Yosemite. It would have been Yosemite. I'll take Yosemite, Alex. I'll take your mother to Yosemite. Sorry, I hadn't brought that up yet, but I just remembered. So I'll take a vacation to Yosemite. Who was married to both Dave Navarro and Dennis Rodman? Carmen Electra. Movie clip from 1998.
His wife goes out and owes money all over town, and they pee on my rug?
They pee on your fucking rug?
They peed on my fucking rug.
That's right, dude. They peed on your fucking rug.
The Big Lebowski. All right, question 7. Madonna first gained fame for her work on the New York club scene, but she was actually born in what U.S. state? Michigan. All right, Lucas Oil Stadium is the home of what NFL team? The Indianapolis Colts. That was for the fish/salmon family. Question 9. Who is the narrator of the TV show Arrested Development? Ron Howard. Little Ricky Cunningham. Opie Cunningham, that's what it was called. Question 10. With Star Wars being the highest grossing film of the 1970s, what was the second highest grossing movie of the 1970s? Jaws. Dun, 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 dun. All right, these questions are worth 2 points each, so whatever you got times 2, and then add that to your previous score for your current total or your leaderboard. And post those scores in your comments and argue amongst each other on whether you got them right or not. That's between you all. Again, I'd like to remind everybody that Bar Nancy is open for pickup orders. You can DM them for your delivery. Also, delivery is also available for I'm reading up there. Direct message them at Bar Nancy 305 on Facebook or at Bar Nancy Miami on Instagram. They're open Wednesday through Sunday, 4 to 9 o'clock. Also, the flip side, the Bend is still closed, but the flip side is open for to-go sales. They are open Wednesday through Sunday, 4 to 8. Contact them at Flipside Bottle Shop or at The Bend Miami on Instagram. Or you can go on their website, flipsidemiami.shopsettings.com, and you can browse their entire catalog, and you can order from that website that I have listed right up there. All right, I'm going to take another quick break, so I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
If you're hungry and in the mood for something extraordinary, look for this symbol. And this telephone is the fastest way to Franco's original Italian pizza, day or night. If you live anywhere from Pompano to Hialeah, you can treat yourself to the best in authentic Italian dishes. Franco specializes in dishes from antipasto to veal francesa, all at reasonable prices. This symbol of excellence is in Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, North Miami Beach, North Miami, and Hialeah. Franco's, the king of pizza with home delivery day or night.
97 GTR, continuous rock and roll with Herman and McBean mornings.
No more pop scratches and ugly black buildup for these rock and roll animals.
97 GTR, all compact disc rock and roll.
Like ZZ Top, Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones. Herman and McBean mornings on 97 GTR, continuous rock and roll.
Ay, bendito, se le paró el carro. ¿Y eso cómo fue?
No sé. Yo le había echado coolant, pero se calentó.
Mira, lo voy a ayudar, porque yo tengo un tremendo coolant. La próxima vez échele Amali. Este sí es un coolant de calidad superior. Porque todos los coolant no son iguales, ¿sabes? Amali es mejor de lo que tiene que ser.
Ah, pero ¿usted no es irichacón?
Sí, y de coolant, yo sí sé. Exija Amali. Tremendo coolant.
Why settle for some of it when you can get all of it?
Get it all, get to Zare and get it all.
It's gotta be a knockout, so I got to Zare.
It's gotta last,
It's gotta have a name I know.
so we got to Zare.
Get it all,
It's gotta be a real value.
get to Zare and get it all.
Exciting fashions, famous brands, honest quality, genuine value.
Get to Zare and get it all.
From Miami, se llama Zaire. And we're back. All right, I see some of you have posted your scores. Direction team. Okay. Trying to read along. I got most of it there. Move on now to round 3 of tonight's game. It's time again to put your phones in the buckets, teléfonos en la cubeta. And please stick around for the last set of commercials. I have one in there I just added new that's hilarious. And you're going to say to yourself, what the fuck was that? Where did you find that? How is that even real? I have it at the end, and I put it in the last set of commercials. So I know once you get the answers, most of you start, phasing out of here and leaving. But if you could at least stick around to the last set of commercials, even if you don't want to watch the chug off, that's fine. But stick around for that because I think it's funny and I think you'll enjoy it. All right, let's get started. Round 3. Question 1. What NBA team has a mascot gorilla? Nickname, go. What NBA team has a mascot gorilla? Nickname, go. All right, question 2. What popular disco singer was the only person to ever co-host American Bandstand with Dick Clark to present a special episode dedicated to the release of the film Thank God It's Friday? And what popular disco singer was the only person to ever co-host American Bandstand with Dick Clark to present a special episode dedicated to the release of the film Thank God It's Friday? That's a mouthful. All right, question 3. It's time now to name a celebrity. I'm going to put a picture of a celebrity up there. If you know who it is, write down their real name, not a character name, or description where you've seen them. Name. Celebrity. I need her real name, not a character name, not a description where you've seen her.
Constantly running circles with you on a daily. We used to sit up blowing circles, getting faded. Now we sit distant, feelings intertwined. Trying to make sense of where we are this time. I don't like it when we're up, down.
All right, question 4. What car company owns the Maserati brand? What car company owns the Maserati brand?
Wondering how we here. Stuck with loose feelings that we hold too tight. We had no issues till we both switched sides. Remember the times you said you would never change up. Stick through the storms and wait for the blessings to rain down. Might fuss and fight, but it's not the end for us. Let's wait and see. Only time can tell what's meant for us. We can't rush like it when we're up, down, when we're up, down.
All right, it's time now for question 5, which is always our Jumble. 8 on the top, 6 on the bottom. There's our NOCHERTHELIARZ. It's an actor, female, or actress. No, Cher, The Liars. Figure it out.
We just keep it simple. Frown. Like your smile, it impact my mental.
All right, hopefully you either figured this out or wrote this information down on the back on your paper or wherever you're using. I have no idea what you're using. I'm moving on to question 6. What is the only breed of snake that will build a nest for its eggs? What is the only breed of snake that will build a nest for its eggs? All right, question 7. While taking a hiatus from their main band, what band's members formed the groups Arcadia and the Power Station? And while taking a hiatus from their main band, what band's members formed the groups Arcadia and the Power Station? All right, question 8. What Oakland-based hip-hop group was Tupac Shakur a member of before his solo career? What Oakland-based hip-hop group was Tupac Shakur a member of before his solo career? All right, question 9. Pablo Picasso was one of the suspects questioned when what painting was stolen in 1911? Pablo Picasso was one of the suspects questioned when what painting was stolen in 1911? And finally, question 10, last question of tonight's game. Something of local history, news, or facts. All right. Famously called Pinga Pequeña by Neil Rogers, former Miami-Dade mayor and current candidate for the same job, Alex Pinellas, got his political start in what local city? And famously called Pinga Pequeña by Neil Rogers, former Miami-Dade mayor and current candidate for the same job, Alex Pinellas, got his political start in what local city?
He has a wife, you know.
All right, that's the end of round 3. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, what NBA team has a mascot gorilla nicknamed Go? Question 2, what popular disco singer was the only person to ever co-host American Bandstand with Dick Clark to present a special episode dedicated to the release of the film Thank God It's Friday? To name this celebrity, I need her real name, not a character name, not a description where you've seen her. Question 4, what car company owns the Maserati brand? Question 5, word jumble. You got 8 on the top, 6 in the bottom. Those are the letters. It's an actor, female. No, share the liars. Question 6, what is the only breed of snake that will build a nest for its eggs? Question 7, while taking a hiatus from their main band, what band's members formed the groups Arcadia and the Power Station? Question 8, what Oakland-based hip-hop group was Tupac Shakur a member of before his solo career? Question 9, Pablo Picasso was one of the suspects questioned when what painting was stolen in 1911? And question 10, local history, news, or facts, famously called Pinga Pequeña by Neil Rogers, former Miami-Dade mayor and current candidate for the same job, Alex Pinellas, got his political start in what local city?
He has a wife, you know.
All right, please check your own answers, see if that's what you want to stick with. Again, if you want to help me out, help me out. If you don't, that's fine. And if you can't, that's even more understandable. Right now, let's move on to the raffle. My daughter's there waiting, and my son is on the side waiting to win. Let's get this started. All right, it's time to pull out your stubs. It's raffle time. I'll pull a number out of this bucket, and any number I pull out, my son will win. My son will win all the prizes. So I'll pull out the first number, and my daughter will give him the prizes. Let's see. 568, 568. Dance. All right, he won, you didn't. Say it with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. All right, next one out. 570, 570. Dance. All right, he won, you didn't. Say it with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. And finally, everybody's favorite prize, one free beer, but he can't have real beer. He can only have iron beer. Going out to the following number. 592, 592. Dance. All right, he won, you didn't. Say it with me. You lucky son of a Bernie. That includes the lucky son of a Bernie raffle for tonight's game. Opalaka Hialeah is the thing to do. Every time you know you find something new. Opalaka Hialeah. Opalaka Hialeah is for you and me. All right, let's go over the answers from round 3. And again, please stick around for the last set of commercials. I have a good one in there. You're gonna say, "What the fuck did you find that out from? Where did you hear? How did you even hear about this?" Unless you're really old and you know about it already. But you'll see once I get there. But don't leave as soon as you get the answers. Stay at least for the commercials. All right. Question 1 was, what NBA team has a mascot gorilla nicknamed Go? It is the Phoenix Suns. Question 2, what popular disco singer was the only person to ever co-host American Bandstand with Dick Clark to present a special episode dedicated to the release of the film Thank God It's Friday? It was Donna Summer. She named this celebrity, that is Anna Kendrick. Question 4, what car company owns the Maserati brand? Fiat Chrysler, or Daimler Chrysler, whatever it's called now. Word jumble, 8 on the top, 6 on the bottom. Those are the letters. It is Charlize Theron. Question 6, what is the only breed of snake that will build a nest for its eggs? The king cobra. Question 7, while taking a hiatus from their main band, what band's members formed the groups Arcadia and the Power Station? Duran Duran. Question 8, what Oakland-based hip-hop group was Tupac Shakur a member of before his solo career? Digital Underground. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. All right, Pablo Picasso was one of the suspects questioned when what painting was stolen in 1911? This is the Mona Lisa. And question 10, famously called Pinga Pequeña by Neil Rogers, former Miami-Dade mayor and current candidate for the same job, Alex Pinellas, got his political start in what local city? I went away. Damn. It would have been funny, too. I'll leave it there.
Solo 30 minutos se le falló. Sweet home Hialeah. I hate your traffic, but I love you.
Hialeah. All right, these questions are worth 5 points each, so whatever you got right times 5, and then add it to your previous total, and that'll give you your total score for tonight's game. Post your score in the comments. Argue about whether you won or not, but please stay until the end of the commercials at least before you start signing off. And again, I'd like to remind everybody that Bar Nancy is open for pickup orders. You can DM them at Bar Nancy 305 on Facebook or at Bar Nancy Miami on Instagram. They're open Wednesday through Sunday, 4 to 9 o'clock. And the flip side, over Miami Lakes, is also open for to-go sales Wednesday through Sunday, 4 to 8. FlipsideMiami.shopsettings.com. DM them at Flipside Bottle Shop on Instagram or at The Bend Miami. Either way, you'll get Mo. All right, here's my last set of commercials, which I'm asking you to stick around for. Watch these, and then you can go if you want. Or if not, stick around for the chug-off, which is also funny.
Come enjoy the rides and the wonderful lights, food, rides, and so much more. All the Christmas spirit you find it here. On Palmetto, at Tropical Park. One price, all rides free.
You know why I come to Lum's, good buddy? They grill the steaks just perfect. And the fish fried dinner is so tender and delicious. I love the juicy roast beef sandwich piled high with that thinly sliced roast beef. I like it when Mommy and Daddy take me to Lum's. The burgers are great. You and your kids get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
You get a choice. You get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
Compact disc sale of the year. Thousands of titles for only $8.99. All types of music. Rock, country, soul, jazz, classical, vocal, big band, pop. Hundreds of artists. Something for everyone. CDs for only $8.99. Come into Peaches now while the best selection's available.
This is the new baby in our family. A baby doll. A famous doll. Archie Bunker's grandson, Joey Stivic. So, of course, he's special. Your child can give him a drink from his bottle, then he wets. And when his diaper is changed, it's clear that Joey Stivic is a physically correct boy doll. My husband and I think that's terrific. And he's such a soft and cuddly doll.
Archie Bunker's grandson, Joey Stivic, by Ideal, is a physically correct boy doll.
What a great idea.
Yeah, your eyes did not deceive you. That was an anatomically correct boy doll that they sold as Archie Bunker's grandson at some point in the 70s. The Joey Stivic doll. When I found out about that, I found the commercial. I said I couldn't believe it. So I got a picture so you can see that that's what they were doing. All right, it's time now for our classic chug-off. I'm not sure if Alan wins or loses this one, but it is another one with Alan. So if you're still here, watch Alan win or lose a chug-off tonight.
The Locals and somebody from the Misfits to come up for tonight's chug-off, which means Alan is coming up. Now, because it's Alan, Brett asked that the beers be Guinness. So somebody from the Locals needs to chug a Guinness against Alan. We'll get on your side. You on this side. All right, each one of you grab your beers. Okay, you grab your beers. When I say go, you need to chug those beers as fast as you can without spilling. The first one to put the empty cup on the counter wins, and the cup has to be empty. Put it. 1, 2, go! Let's see. Oh, that's Alan. Damn! That's true. It's true. Alan can chug a Guinness. And he gets stomach cock too. There it is, the winner, and let me give him his prize.
Yep, that's Alan. Which reminds me, as I always say, thoughts and prayers to Linda for having to tolerate Alan. She's the one that has to see him on a daily basis. We can all avoid him. We can block him. We can get rid of him on Instagram or Facebook. He likes to send messages on Facebook during the week. But she has no choice but to deal with him on a daily basis. So thoughts and prayers to Linda. And all his co-workers will only have to get near him, too. Well, hopefully they only have to get within 6 feet of him. All right, again, thanks to everybody for joining us. As far as I'm concerned, you're all the winners, those of you who stuck around especially. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Trivia Miami, or you can search for Trivia Miami on YouTube. This whole entire game will be posted again later with the, editing out all the stuff at the beginning. Our website is triviamiami.com, and as we like to say at the Bend,
Fuck Hector.
as everybody says at the Bend,
Fuck Hector. Fuck Hector. Fuck Hector. Fuck Hector. Fuck Hector.
No ha habido ni papel de trole para limpiarse el culo.
again, if you can help me out, you can help me out. That's fine. If you can hook it up, hook it up. If you can't, you can't. Just keep joining us every week. We're here every Friday, 7 o'clock, live on Facebook. And I've been doing these little behind-the-scenes videos right before on Instagram as well. So if you want to see how this whole thing is set up from the back, you can also join me on Instagram like at 6:30, 6:40 before I go live here on Facebook. Thanks again, everybody. See you all next week. If you're in the Grove area and you see me riding bike, please stay on one side of the road and let me ride by you. All right, here's Coxon Radio to sign us off.
Have yourself a real nice day. And if you want to smile some, listen to Power 96.